I think we've maybe felt it too much, Kawhi being gone, in the sense that I don't think, as I watched, I don't think they believed. And you have to believe.
Was it immediately from the start that you saw this, or did it take a couple of minutes
quit
for you
slicing hairs. Geez, was it from the start?
Okay.
No, it was at 1 minute and 37 seconds is when we figured that out.
Okay, thank you.
Or maybe it was 3 minutes in, then we realized.
Okay.
Come on.
Mills, lot of time. Oh! But they've waved it off.
And they're going to take a look at it.
He spent too much time, and that is what has got Popovich's goat.
He is upset with Pau Gasol.
Yes.
He wanted Pau Gasol to clear out of there.
Too much time.
It's the pump fake that wasted the time. Yep, the ball is still in his hands.
Pop, how much more difficult is it without him, obviously, against a team like Golden State, as opposed to
How much more difficult is it?
I mean, as
How would
opposed
it
to
be
a
if
different
Curry
team.
didn't play? How much more difficult would that be? I'm not a happy camper. But that's a silly question. And this particular individual has a history with that kind of action. And we're up 23 points in the third quarter against Golden State. And Kawhi goes down like that. And you want to know if our chances are less, and you want to know how we feel, that's how we feel. Follow up?
Jason, I don't know if you can.
You expect the league to do anything?
Look at those press conferences in Washington. I got one more question.
Pop, is it difficult to balance rotations against their small ball lineups?
Is it hard? Does that animal do what he does in the woods?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Coach D'Antonio's on his way, so we'll wrap.
Thank you. If he would have played and they'd ended up winning, I go get dinner, have a glass of wine, wake up the next day, go to practice, and move on. But this is crap. And because he's got this history, it can't just be, oh, it was inadvertent. He didn't have intent. Who gives a damn about what his intent was? You ever hear of manslaughter? You still go to jail, I think, when you're texting and you end up killing somebody. But you might not have intended to do that. All I care is what I saw. All I care about is what happened. And the history there exacerbates the whole situation and makes me very, very angry.
Being even more of an outlet or maybe less?
It depends if it goes in.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just guessing. What do I know? We just lost by 50. What are you asking me questions for anyway? Ask somebody that knows something. Who can fix this?
I am curious the way you approach a film session after a loss like that. Is it a longer film session, or do you try to make it shorter to forget about it?
You can't do a whole clinic in the playoffs. You know, it's pretty late in the year, and you figure out what.
You guys figure out rotations and what you want to do. Is that
Well, it's not rocket science, you know. So you gotta play the game, and you play to win. And it doesn't matter who's hurt, who's not hurt. Nobody cares. All they care about is win or lose. So we'll put it together, and we'll go play to win.
What's this team going to miss most about Tony?
Tony's a very been a very important player for us for a long time. The way he's been playing in the playoffs, of course we'll be missed. But that goes to say, you know, the Clippers missed Blake Griffin, you know, for the same reasons. You know, when you lose a good player, somebody else has to step up. You don't worry about it. You don't cry about it. You just go play.